And we are back, babies. Look at her. Samus, you beautiful woman. Hello, all you bounty hunters. Welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime Remastered. Almost HD. I don't know exactly why I'm going right into the water right now, but you know what? It is what it is. The fact that we can dive down here. We can't even scan these fishies. That is so sad. You would think we would actually be able to. Oh, but we can scan something up here. What are we scanning though? Religion seems to be giving a lot of low-level radiation. No matches found in flora and fauna databank. I also love how Samus' spaceship is really just a little save point. But yeah, anyways, we're just obviously diving back into it. I'm very, very excited to do so. There's an enemy going right after us. How are you guys? Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Look at them. The little dude trying to dodge. That's fair, guys. That's fair. I should also be trying to dodge. See, this is what I mean. You could literally just scan the mushrooms, but you can't scan the fish at the beginning of the game. My goodness, this is super beautiful over here. Sap sack. Chemical reaction within the sac produces violent explosion when engaged. Because of its irresistible. I almost said irresponsible. Because of its irresistible odor of sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now the only brave and ingenious creatures dare to devour it, which I believe we can actually explode for hearts, or for health rather. And we can. We don't really need any right now, but that's just to keep in mind if anybody is really low in health. My goodness, look at this. It's just, oh my goodness. I am so happy to be playing this game again. It is so pretty. Just like outdoors right now. Because where I'm living is actually snowing over here. No, they're not called puff stacks, that's just what I call them. Glass caps. Obviously they explode within context, as we just did that there. They will also explode if you just kind of near them enough too, because that's why they're just kind of vibrating violently, just waiting for it to explode. Now I could also scan. So these guys actually have a hard shell, and hence why it has a spike, so I believe if we shoot them, we can't actually damage them. Now we made it up, and now we got these things which should actually shoot at us. See, creature logged on. Bull-out feller, able to eject toxic spores. So I was right, it does. Now there was also a door down below that we can go into, but since we're here, I thought we may as well just go through this door. Now we could just hit that. I don't remember exactly, okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember exactly what we need to do. We just needed to do that. But, oh, let's see, yeah, those are the ones that don't damage. There are little grass dudes right there that do hurt. I'm just gonna make sure we don't need to go through this door right now. So I know that there's one place to go up, one place to go down. But one thing I do really appreciate about this game though is that there is a lot of backtracking, but it all pulls everything together. So that is an elevator, which means we will go back at top once we scan here.
A few moments later.
And now up we go. See, there's things like this where it's just kind of quiet, just kind of very limited with the music, but it's the sounds, just like how I would assume Samus would be hearing things. Now we're in Chozo Ruins. That's what I was thinking of last episode. So we left off, I was saying we were on Chozo Ruins or whatever. It's a little bit too early. These pillars have collapsed from an erosion. Carbon dating cannot determine the age of the structures, which I believe we can actually break these. I could be wrong, but it feels like at some point we are able to do so. Oh, and now we got disturbance on the ruins somewhere, which should be over there. So that is actually its way, this game's way of hinting. I could speak, I promised you guys. That's actually this game's way of hinting about how things do. So if you're ever stuck, you could just wait a bit and it should eventually prompt up something to be like, yo, you need to go over here. So here's a question for you guys. In video games, especially games like this, what is your favorite kind of scenery and just types of levels? Because for me, I really love desert levels as well as ice levels. Ice levels are just gorgeous to look at. And I don't know why sanity levels just make me think we're just on a really good adventure. Now let's see if there's anything to scan, just up there. which will be a life up. And good, it was actually scanning that. I can't believe last episode, Samus is just really hooked on scanning a door over a space pirate, which I was trying to target. It was absolutely hilarious, but at the same time, it was like, bruh, you can't stand the birds. You would think we would be able to. But I'm guessing it's just because it's like, yeah, this is pretty obvious that there are really birds up in the air. We can't get up there yet, but we do see that there's actually missiles. See if we can manage to actually, no, you can't manage to actually target onto there. So there is optional ways to go up. There's up and then there's down. That's actually the entrance. Never mind. There is one over here though. This ledge right here bothers me because it looks like you would be able to like jump off on it, but you can't. It's like, bruh, game, why are you doing this to us? Why you gotta be so rude like that? And here we are. I'm actually gonna go up here because there is the option of going down. I remember these guys being the ones that are up at front. I love how they're just down here now. Like, they literally just get themselves stuck in order to like capture prey. We can't get over there, sadly, but we need the morph ball. But we know eventually we're going to be able to get that back. Which means we just go through the other door then, which is perfectly fine. But I also like how right there it's pretty much showing and hinting like, hey, I'm pretty sure the first upgrade that you're going to get back might be the morph ball. But I also now have the briefcase theme of this game stuck in my head. Because I remember when I was a kid, especially like high school, I actually got the song that became in my head quite a bit. Yeah, now I know I should have just like read through that, but it's okay. I actually feel really bad for like shooting them because getting stuff in the eye freaking sucks. Especially in like salt and probably I would assume a laser in the eye as well. Unless you do a laser eye surgery, which at that point I don't believe you're actually awake for it. Actually, I could be wrong, I've never actually had laser eye surgery before. I might at some point, but not anytime soon. And now we just gotta get rid of all these little wasps and stuff. There you are! I knew you were somewhere, I just couldn't tell exactly where you were. Now, it looks like we're actually going to be getting our missile stuff first. I think we could just climb up on this tree. We can. But I don't know if that's exactly how we're supposed to get up there or not. There must be a way other than going up here, of course. But there is a save room right outside though, and looking back at that tree, even if we were able to get over to the other side of the tree, I don't think we would actually be able to make it over to to the missile that way. But I do want to try again since we're up here anyways, because I'm pretty sure we just need to go back here. And we're just blocked off anyways. That's okay, we'll just go through that door then. But yeah, anyways, back to the topic of favorite flames and games and stuff like that. Obviously it said ice levels, and I just realized these things actually look like little beetles. I wonder if they're supposed to be space beetles. Now it's a room where there's actually like toxic gas, I believe that is. Or it's toxic water. Made it back to safely though. And I just shot that thing when I actually just wanted to scan it. So I believe if we just go back into this room then we could just rescan things. They don't actually do anything. They're just pretty much this game's version of fireflies. Now, we got a warning up. I'm actually going to get our scanner ready because we are going to get into a boss fight soon enough. I don't know if it's going to be after we get the missile back or not, or if it's just later on, but this is a boss room though. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. It just lifted that up, and it is blocking off, which means we are going into another boss fight. I don't exactly remember what we need to do here, but we're gonna scan it. The creature downloaded the entry data bug. Hive Mecha. Security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. Interesting. A design flaw makes the shield on the Hive Mecha weak. Hive Mecha weak around the access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones able to interface with the organic units of higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their own hive base and handle their threats. And now we got these things which we want to scan. I love how the scanner was just barely catching up. Oh my goodness, okay, we just barely defeated that thing before it actually hit us. So maybe we will actually be able to survive. And now while we're at it, if you guys have played Metroid Prime before, what is your favorite boss in here? Because for me, I don't remember all of them, but I really like the final boss. And the second final boss as well, because I don't want to spoil anything in case there's somebody watching here that has never actually played this game or seen any of the Prime games. But there's that one, but there's also the icy boss that I really like too. Let's make sure we're not gonna fall off over here though. So I think it's interesting how you actually need to defeat these swarms before you can actually like attack the main part of it. I'm going to assume that's what it means by it trains and does stuff with the predators, because it looks, by the looks of it, these little wasps also have the red things that the boss has as well. I'm going to assume that it's controlling them, which is just fascinating. And hey, we got a missile. I'm so happy that we got our missiles back. I missed them so much. That means we can also backtrack over to the one room, which has the blood flower outside of it. Ah, there's the beautiful music back. Now we can pew pew here and get our first life up. I love how there's this little like squiggly grass tentacle things just down below it. But like, yeah, we here. Looks like there would be something down below, which means we need to backtrack. And now we can actually destroy the little hives, which I think is really fun. Now I think we want to go back over here. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we could go back over here. This doesn't really do anything for us. This is the wrong area we want to backtrack into. Oh, Chozo lore. The entry has been at Chozo strip translated. Many long years have passed since the Chozos first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is a belief that many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the trembling currents of time flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in others' unexpected places. We know now the abilities has come to us, but recently many Chozos have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions we take to growing. The ability to be able to decide our I can't even say that word right now. Burgeoning harmonization with the infinite, perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. I love the lore in this game. I'm looking forward to learning them. And we could just blow this up. At least I know we could blow this up. We don't need to worry about that right now though, because we need to find the Morph Ball first. But I'm actually going to go into the save room and leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button. Say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video, which who knows what that will be, because it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be Earthbound Randomizer, if you're interested in that. If not, I'll see you on Friday, y'all. Peace.